All right, let's go to Oxnard. Manny in Oxnard, you are first up on this Tuesday. Manny, what's going on?
Muchísimas gracias for the line. Buenos dias, Van Smack. Welcome back from Wisco, brother. Hey, how proud you must be to be Jake's dad. Congratulations to you and the family, though, for real. I'm sure Jake Rome will have plenty of story time tales when he takes over for you someday in the jungle. Hey, Romy, Jim and Fall Rivers call, man. You brought that up, man, and it's such a memory. I started laughing out loud for real. I mean, for him to finish that call with two donkeys getting it on in the background was epic. Hey, Rome, if you will allow me, man, I must take a shot at two clones in particular. First off, hey, Wells in the 360. Why do you always have to crack on me on Twitter, man? Didn't your dumbass learn not to poke a bear, or in this case, me? You have never, and I mean ever, been considered a legendary caller to this here jungle. Stay on Twitter where you belong. Hey, Ben Smack, I hate to crack on the defending Smack-Off champ, man. Well, no, I don't. Man, I'm on to Caleb. The other day you made a mistake of posting some personal crap on Twitter, bro. For Mother's Day, of all things. Pics of you when you were young, before you blew up and got fat. And you mentioned how at 37 years of age, your mom still asks you if you, quote, want to go potty. Really, Caleb? That's freaking whack, bro. Hey, lastly, Rome, nobody, and I mean nobody, who are so-called sports experts gave the Lakers any chance to take down the Warriors. Dare I say they poked at the king and his court of teammates. Damn right they did. The Western Conference Finals is a repeat of 2020, Rome, and the Lakers are way better than that team from the bubble. This team, Rob, no longer Pastinka, made those brilliant trades, man, and they are playing some swarming defense. And Lakers fans for a long time know defense and rebounds wins chips. Lakers in 6, maybe even 5, albeit game 3, live and in living color, tweeting and watching the game while the Lakers are kicking their ass. Hey, Rome, since being the fee went all Pee Wee Herman yesterday and lost his golden ticket, I'd like to snatch it. Rack me, I'm out.
Manny in Oxnard. All right, so I've got thoughts. The host has thoughts. Here's the thing. I want you to rack that call. This is part of a multifaceted response. I want you to rack that call, but not give Manny the golden ticket he asked for. V didn't lose a golden ticket for one. I mean, Manny, there's so many inaccuracies in that phone call. Then you know what that was? I'll tell you why I racked that call. That was the best bad call I've ever heard. Part of it is I just like Manny a lot. I do. I like Manny a lot. But that was not a good call. I could even argue that was a bad call because of all the factual inaccuracies. But it was the best bad call I've ever heard. Like, I find myself being entertained by it, but none of it's accurate. For instance, yes, V went Pee Wee Herman yesterday, but he did not lose a golden ticket. He was taken off the watch list. Also not easy to do. Also, Manny, going back to the earlier portion of the call, I understand why you hate Wells. You're not the only one. But imagine being pissed, or imagine even caring that Wells cracked you on Twitter. If Wells cracks anybody on Twitter, does it even make a sound? Why do you even care? That take about there is not anybody anywhere that gave the Lakers a chance of beating Golden State also is just flat out wrong. Manny.
Wrong.
My guy, I did rack you. So notice I'm not cracking on you. I'm just correcting you. What do you mean nobody gave the Lakers a chance to beat Golden State? At least half the world gave them a chance to beat Golden State. That wasn't a shock to anybody. You can't just make stuff up. All right? It's bad enough that we have like Hot Take Nation, where you got a bunch of blowhards saying a bunch of bull crap that they don't believe just to get clicks and reaction and to get people to look at them. That's one thing. It's another thing, though, just to make things up. Also, you were talking about Jim and Fall River. And you said, man, the best thing about that call was at the very end when a couple of donkeys were getting nice. I think that was a different call. Something else inaccurate about your call, Manny. So those were two different calls. You also got that wrong. I mean, was there anything accurate about that call? This is what I mean by that was the best bad call I've ever heard. Like, I found myself being entertained by it. But it was just all wrong, like everything you said. Also, the thing about Jake Rome taking over for me and having a lot of Jim Rome story times. I've made this point clear so many times. Jake Rome is not going to get into the business to be in sports. He has no interest in sports. I mean, a little bit of interest. Jake will, quote, gamble a little bit. Jake will hit me up kind of randomly sometimes in the middle of a game. Who you got, Pop? Who you got, Pop? And, like, I don't even think he cares really so much about the game as much as the bet. And even that, he doesn't do that very often. But no, Jake is going to get into the media business, hopefully. He's trying. He got a job at a production company, in fact, at Madison, but not sports. So you're wrong about that, too. One more thing. Before you come up in here, Manny, and, dude, I like you. I racked you. You know I like you, Manny. I've never spent so much time on a bad call from a guy that I like. One more thing. Now that you've said that nobody anywhere gave the Lakers any chance of beating Golden State, let me just get out in front of this before you call me up and say nobody anywhere gave the Lakers any chance of beating the Nuggets. Actually, I'm giving them a chance of beating the Nuggets. A lot of people are giving the Lakers a chance of beating the Nuggets. This is why the odds are so close and why Vegas is having such a tough time with it. Because, wait for it, a lot of people think the Lakers can beat the Nuggets. In fact, I said it in my take. AD and LeBron's best beat Denver's best, I believe. So don't come back in here and say nobody gave them a chance. Hey, newsflash, the Lakers are pretty damn good. They're pretty damn good. They're 4 wins away from a trip to the NBA Finals. Pretty damn good. They did not fluke their way to it either. I don't know. They have only maybe the best player ever, who runs alongside a bona fide top 5 player in the conference or in the NBA. Good supporting cast, thanks to Rob Pelinka finally being allowed to do his job at the break. They're pretty damn good, man. They're nice. They're nice. Damn, Manny. How about you, Manny? You took up an entire segment. An entire segment. That is some beachfront real estate, yo. You made a call, and I spent the rest of the segment correcting the call. Good job, Manny. Well done. Almost good enough to get on the watch list.